What's happening, man? What's up with the people, man? It's been a minute. I ain't did a car live in a minute, man. But one thing about it, bro, and my car is reading 103 degrees. Today's high in Vegas is supposed to be 110, right? 110 degrees is crazy, you know. So for my ones that's in Vegas, man, stay cool, stay hydrated. Hydration is everything in the summertime in Vegas, or if you're in, I know it gets hot in Texas. I know it gets hot in Arizona, things of that nature. But stay hydrated. You know what I'm saying? Please stay hydrated. You know what I'm saying? Who in this joint? Anthony E, man, what's going on, man? It's been a minute, brother. How you doing? I just came on, man, to tap in with the good people about this Vegas heat, man, because, bruh, this Vegas heat is crazy. No hands. My car will steer itself, so, I gotta put some on my lips. Dang, it melted a little bit. I can't even see the comments, man, but, Gangland, La Familia. But yeah, man, I'm just headed to work right now, but bruh, this Vegas, he ain't no pump at all. This Vegas heat is no pump. You hear me? It is no pump, man. I had to take my shades off because I couldn't see the comments, man. But yeah, man, it's brutal, bro. Brutal. One thing, I'm sorry if the AC is blowing a little too loud in y'all ears and things, man, but you gotta have it. If you ain't got no AC, man, I feel sorry for you. Like genuinely, I feel sorry for you because everyone deserves AC to be working and blowing cold in their vehicles, man, when it's summertime and when it's hot outside. The people from I almost said the Roman church, but from the Mormon church, they out here on their bikes and things. Everybody's commuting. But y'all, please, man, help me out, man. Help me understand why I gotta be so hot in the desert, man. Why I gotta be so hot in the doggone desert. Yeah, big baby, you're supposed to hold your lane. But yeah, man, okay, we back. That was okay. So another thing, right? So, as you guys know, for the ones that's been a part of my YouTube channel for a while, I have finally got through the process of them appealing my case back and forth between my work's insurance company and my workman's comp lawyer. So with that being said, I have my first scheduled appointment for MRI tomorrow morning at 10:15. Per new patient, all that stuff, you gotta arrive 15 minutes early, this, that, and the third. Hopefully I can come back at a later date and make this payment because your boy Westside is broke. I ain't gonna hold you. I was digging in my pockets this morning before I left work, man, pulling out lint, man. That's how broke I am. But so I do have an appointment with that. So the lawyer, not the lawyer, but the judge denied the insurance company's appeal, which is good because they would have been trying to go back and forth, and the judge simply was dumbfounded on why they kept trying to appeal. Like, how are you guys trying to get out of, taking responsibility for a worker that was actively in a company vehicle and rear-ended. You know, make it make sense to me, because, you know, I would want anybody to receive treatment, you know, regardless if you got to pay for it or not. He wasn't at fault. It was a careless driver, not paying attention, 9 times out of 10 on his phone, whatever. You know, it is what it is. You know, but at the same time, man, just, you know, just be aware. So everything is on the up and up. Diamond in the Sticks, what's going on? What's going on? Shorty Glow, what's happening? Am I still muted? Dr. James, what's happening, man? Anybody put a 1 in the chat, man, if I'm still muted, man. If I'm not muted, man, let's keep it rocking. If not, I'm gonna have to restart. I'm gonna have to close the app out and come back. Can you hear me? Anybody, can you hear me? No? Oh my God, hold on, I'll be back. Oh, I was good. See, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, so I got appointments scheduled, you know, for this accident and all of that. So it's coming together. You know, go ahead and get me treated, man. Get this out the way, man, so I can go back to my regularly scheduled program and, you know, get my money, man. You know, get my money. I'm entitled to that. You know, I'm entitled to that for sure. Button is a button. I don't know. It looks weird to me. Oh, see, struggle. You gotta, you know, you gotta, you know, you gotta use your words in the typing world. But I hope everybody's doing good, man. I hope everybody's doing great. I guess you can say I'm in a good mindset. You know, everything has been good. My channel is doing well. I'm excited for that. I think I am just about at almost 4,000 subs. You know, that short is still doing well. So I'm trying to stay in the realm of, you know, going live. You know, I do be wanting to, but, you know, I guess this will be the time I'll be going live a lot more on my way to work, because, you know, I got to gain the watch time hours. You know what I'm saying? So if you guys are here, man, y'all rocking with me, man, share the live, like the live, you know what I'm saying? Chat it up, you know, politic with one another, you know what I'm saying? Let the people know outside is back, man, in full in effect, man, because I'm trying to be big in these YouTube streets, you hear me? You know, I'm trying to be big in these YouTube streets, man. I'm trying to get monetized, you know, as, you know, I would hope anybody in the YouTube world would want to be monetized, man. I want to see calculations of my ducats being ran up by the people that really, you know, deal with my channel and actively come back. You know what I'm saying? So, but for the most part, man, everything else is good. My Father's Day was a dud. I'm gonna let you know that. Father's Day was a freaking dud. You know, I did hear from my kids, so that was a plus. But honestly, bro, it was too hot to do anything. You know, my cousins, them, like, they had functions and all that stuff, but I didn't want to be out in the heat. So I woke up that morning, woke up on BS. I'm gonna just leave it at that. And, you know, which typically, you know, ran my day down a little bit. I went to sleep. You know, I finally got up, I ate. I went to sleep, I woke up, you know, stepped outside. It was still hot. It was still over 100 degrees, and at this time it was like probably like 6:30 when I woke up. You know, so yeah, it's a struggle in the summertime. And when I say these buses out here, when we be out here in the field driving, AC kicked to the max, you know what I'm saying? Bro, these buses be struggling. They break down, they overheat, you know. They constantly run all day. I think the only time that bus is off is if you're going to the restroom. That's it. Or if you have enough time to stop in somewhere to grab you a quick bite to eat on your lunch. That's it. Other than that, that bus is running for literally just about, my shift is 8 hours, so I would say just about 7 hours of my shift, 7.5 hours of my shift, that bus is running. And I mean that, because it's not off for long after I shut it off. It's probably off for about like 10 minutes, 15 minutes max, depending if I like stayed inside to, sit down and eat. But yeah, it's a struggle, you know. But yeah, this is my first live stream in a week, I would say. So I got my bag, full of water. I got my chest in the trunk, you know what I'm saying? And I typically give out a water or two, depending on where I'm at and if I'm stopped. And you get the people that are homeless and still trying to find a way. I'll bump the horn, bump, bump, and come on to get you some water. I'm gonna get you one of these good old waters, man, because they need it. So why not share what you have? If need be, and if I run out of water and I got a couple dollars in my pocket, I can stop in the store and buy me a bottle of water real quick. So help those that are less fortunate. Have a heart. Care about those that you will want the same to care about you if you were in that same situation. He blatantly just ran that red light to go to another red light. That is wild. That is so crazy. Yeah, help those that need it, man. I wouldn't care if it's $1 or $2. Help those that need it, because whether if they're going to get high, get them a drink, or actually get them something to drink or something to eat. You got to help them out. You got to. Don't block selfish. All right, we back. No, I had a phone call. I had a phone call, man. Just confirming my appointment of my L spine, my lower lumbar. To get that checked out and everything, and then I got the other appointment. So get that out the way. I got the hiccups, man. Golly. We back full in effect, man. I ain't going nowhere, man. But I'm gonna be here for another just about another 5 minutes, man, because I just want to get back in the realm of going live. I do have exciting news. I will be coming with more, I guess you can say, not trending topics, but more topics. I sat with my cousin and talked to my cousin about it. Matter of fact, no, he's at work. Ain't nobody gonna tap in. So I talked to my cousin about it when I got off the live stream, because he jumped on, because I shared it to our family chat. And he was like, basically telling me, like, be more enthusiastic, have more things to talk about. And I've always been in the realm of, just going with the flow, right? Going with the flow does somewhat help, right? But the people in the YouTube world want to, basically have something to talk about. People would generally like a topic, right? Not just, either talking about themselves or just allowing the chat to flow how the chat flows. So to get the people more engaged, I will, start doing a co-host live with my cousin. It would typically be after hours, so that we can have certain things to talk about. I would love for the chat to engage, ask questions, give their honest feedback on what's what. You know what I'm saying? So that's another thing. The other thing that I want to tell you guys about is there is a TikToker, famous YouTuber, Instagrammer, Facebook. He's really big. He's bigger than me. He's bigger than a lot of the people that's a part of my channel. So I actively seen him, met him, They call him Mr. Las Vegas. If you guys seen his videos on Instagram, it's typically him and his wife. They pull pranks on each other. He got tattoos on his face. Hispanic guy, Mexican, whatever you want to call it. And you know, I seen him one night. This was weekends ago, but I seen him one night, and you know, I shook his hand, you know, little bro hug, and we just talked. So I'm excited to get the chance to interview him and possibly like do a video with him, right? I feel that will gain my channel some type of popularity, knowing that, you know, I actively know somebody and actively has this person's number. So I'm excited about that for the most part. I see my brother, I see you in the chat, man. What's up, bro? Why I'm not in the family? Why you not in the family chat? No, not you gotta you gotta talk to it's on Big Bro family side. You know what I'm saying? They know you, but you know that ain't nobody over there got your number. I can't add you because I'm not the creator of it. You know, they added me to it because pretty much all of them got my number. But yeah, we'll politic about that, bro. You know, I can ooh, that sounds bad. I can let Cuzzo know that you want to be a part of it, or if I am able to add you, then I will. You know, if your number is still the same, because I don't know why you want to pay your phone bill, turn your phone on, but you know that's nor here or there. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm gonna give y'all about another minute, you know, and then I'm gonna go ahead and jump off because I'm almost to work, and I gotta figure out what I'm gonna get the snack on for today because your boy is hungry. I kind of sort of slept in, you know, took care of a little business, you know, then I started getting myself ready for work and things. So, you know, it's running a little short on time to try to, you know, put some on my stomach. But I do got a little something, so I can snack on that while I'm out on the road for the most part until I can actually go in and like buy some real food. You know, I feel like a burrito today, a really fat burrito from one of those Mexican grocery stores where they got the kitchen and they got the grandmas and the aunties in the back of the kitchen cooking. You know, that's where you get the best food at, man, from the ones that have been doing it a long time. You know, the meat and everything well seasoned. You know, ain't no bland food coming up out their kitchen. You know, even the sauces, you know, got some flavor to it. So, and it ain't really nothing but like probably some salt, a little bit of salt in the sauces, whatever. But yeah, I love it. I feel like a burrito today, or some tacos. But yeah, for the most part, you know, like I said, y'all, man, it's been real, man. Stay tuned, man. I'll be back. I might go live again when I get off for about another 20 minutes or so. I'm going to try to start going back live a lot more on the weekends when I'm off because that's when I can typically do longer live streams. Probably at night too. It just depends on how I feel. But like I say, man, we still viral. That short is just about 4.4 million views. I'm just about 4,000 subs now. I appreciate y'all support. I appreciate y'all tuning in to my videos. I appreciate, you know, the little support that I've been, you know, getting and all of that stuff. What the hell's going on up here? You on your phone? Motherfuckers ain't driving. Golly. Y'all need to get y'all lives together, man. But yeah, y'all be good, man. Like I say, man, y'all stay hydrated out there, man. Y'all be blessed, man. You know, always, man, take care of your business, man, and don't let the business take care of you, because at the same time, in the meantime, in between time, man, you are your worst enemy, man. Depend on yourself always, man. No one else should validate you and what you got going on. Only validation you need is from yourself. You hear me? Validation from self and self only. But yeah, man, I'm out, man. It's your boy Westside, man. Always, man. Salute to the Gangland Mafia. You know what I'm saying? Salute to all my real supporters. Salute to the ones that tapped into this live stream. And salute to the ones that come back and watch later on. If you made it this far on this live stream and you have reached the 20-minute mark, you know what I'm saying? Put a one in the chat, man. Let me know that you was here, man, on the rewatch, man. But always, man, y'all be blessed, man. Stay motivated, man, and stay positive in all that you do, man. It's your boy Westside, man. I'm out, man. Blessings.